check. 1, 2, roll. So you'll notice the mise en scene here is that's my name. Don't wear it out, Duty. But it's phonetically pronounced D-U-T-Y, as in to God and my country. Again, you'll notice the mise en scene here. I'm 75% endangered human species, 35% Nordic, 15.75% Mohegan, 12.5% indigenous Swiss, Aryan, also known as Swiss Aryan or Swiss Nephilium, indigenous Swiss non-Germanic, and then also 12.5% Cherokee. Now, those are some high percentages when it comes to endangered human species. The Nords are endangered, as well as the Mohegans are endangered, as well as the non-Germanic indigenous Swiss Aryans are endangered, as well as the Cherokee are endangered. Not to say their numbers aren't bouncing back, in the slightest at least, but uncontested 75% endangered human species. Now, thankfully, my granddad came from a line of Scottish, Caucasian, whites. So thankfully, I'm 25% ordinary, regular, normal. Similar to how you'll notice there's, say, black, as in Negro. You'll take the entire continent of Africa and circle it. Sans Egypt, suppose. It's not that I'm the number one expert in anything African, but it seems like it's just a rather large continent with plenty of people that are sort of the same, similar to a white Caucasian. Plenty of people are sort of the same. As not to offend anyone, but say 75% endangered human species is what makes up me. And of course, because I'm within vicinity of the Fort Trumbull Nuclear Submersible Transit Vessel parking spot, so known as the Fort Trumbull, Connecticut State Park, within the New London City border, monitored by the Department of Defense and Homeland Security, audio and visual, that's microphones and cameras, within the entire vicinity of the nuclear submersible parking space is, whether or not you'd like to believe it or not, that's the mise en scene there. And the last two advertisements, there was Chili Pepper's Other Side, having to do with Native American church, sacred passage sort of deals, and then Bob Marley's Get Up Stand Up, which is to say, your life is your right, or sort of speak. So, as far as neighborhood stuff, it was more of a county issue. It seems like the gossip of he said, she said wound up resulting in parcels of populace that voted whatever this random guy we've never heard of before, Duty, says he is probably trash garbage for make-believes because he wants money and he's against the law and he should be in trouble. Well, another larger parcel attempted to says, oh, I see, and act natural casual as if there's nothing bad going on. And so there was that, and I wound up awake now at hour, say, 25 or 24.5, which is no big deal, as long as I'm not going to get bum rushed with all sorts of flashy doodads and bells and whistles of all sorts of, just because of a little bit of gossip telephone, he said, she said from little birdies. I has a cell phone, yeah? I has a number they could always send a text or a letter in the mailbox or a knock on the door or give a call and I'll answer. I've had the same number since 2007, for crying out loud. To nobody's surprise, I mean, we could always just meet and greet and talk with a ordinary, like a regular person, say. I am civilian, state resident after all. Well, there's that. And then well, I'll just go ahead and check out. I'll review the footage just about 15 seconds after 5 minutes.